Morning guys, welcome back. So I've just dropped Taylor off at school and Owen and I are now heading home to clean up our house. It is so freaking messy. I've had like no energy the last couple of weeks and I just really haven't been motivated to do anything. Like, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's like the post-holiday hangover. I don't know. It's been crazy. But yeah, I'm actually feeling a bit more energetic today, which I don't know why, because this little kid woke up at like, I don't know, 5:45 this morning. It's crazy. So, yeah, I'm going to try and get a bit of cleaning done today. I don't know if this will be an actual cleaning video or, I don't know, just like a vlog. I don't know, I haven't decided yet, but I haven't actually vlogged in so long, you guys. I usually have a pretty slack January when it comes to YouTube because, well, my husband's home from work. He's a teacher, so he doesn't obviously work school holidays. The kids are home, well, Taylor's home from school. Owen obviously doesn't go to school yet. And then that's usually when we go away. And this January, we went away 3 times. Well, I went away 3 times. Joe and I both went to Melbourne together for a friend's wedding, which was really awesome. We left the kids with my parents. Owen, what are you doing? Left the kids with my parents, and we just had, I think it was 4 nights in Melbourne. Just the 2 of us, which was really nice. And then we came back from that and had our Hillary's holiday, which Owen. Shh. So nice. He's got one of those, you know, those pop-up toy things. Yeah, we had the Hillary's holiday, which I did a vlog on that. So I think that was the last video that I posted. So that was a few nights in Hillary's. And then I went away with just my parents and my sister to Bali, which I'd never done before, and I have vlogged that, but I haven't finished editing it yet, so I'll upload that at some point. But that was a few nights in Bali. So yeah, I feel like I haven't been home pretty much all of January. Yeah, so I just haven't had time to film. You know, it's all just been chaos because everyone's home all the time, so I don't really get a chance to clean as I usually would. And yeah, just keeping Taylor entertained as well, and Owen. And then the 2 of them home together is a bit insane because, you know, they both like to play a certain way and they get a little bit sick of each other, especially by the end of January. So back into it now. Taylor's back at school. I think she's in back, this might be the end of her 2nd week now. And she's really taken to it fine. She's got the same teacher, same classroom, same kids as last year. So it's all a bit same. There's nothing too out of the box for her. So she's pretty settled, and she did do, I mentioned it before, but she did do an extension program last year, so she's already done a lot of she's in year 1 this year, and last year she was in pre-primary, but she did the extension program, so she was doing a lot of year 1 work back then. So the first couple of weeks I think they're getting her just to do the year 1 work again, so she's quite familiar with the content they're learning. So she's not had a big shock or anything yet, but I think as of next week she's going to be doing the extension program again. And one of the biggest things that's happened with Owen is that he doesn't have a nap anymore during the day. So yes, buddy. Oh, you want your biscuits? I promised him he could have a cracker.
Biscuit.
You want one of those, or do you want a cracker? One of these then? He's not having daytime naps anymore. Do you want one of these?
No.
Yeah?
No.
What would you like? Sultanas. Here you go. Alright, off you go. So one of the biggest things with Owen at the moment is that he's not having his daytime naps anymore. So I used to have, like, you know, 1 to 2 hours every day where I could get a lot of stuff done, and that's just not happening anymore. He finished around, I think, end of December. January was sort of the last time he was doing naps, but it has made bedtime at night a lot easier because he's ready for bed at that point, and he's doing really well without his naps. He really is. Like, every now and again he gets a little bit cranky, but for the most part he does really, really well without them. So yeah, we're not doing that anymore. But yeah, it just means there's a lot less time in my day really to get anything done. But I'm going to get straight into this cleaning because it is insane in here, and I don't even want to show you. It's so embarrassing. But yeah. He woke up super early today, so obviously he's a bit tired, more tired than usual. He actually went to bed a bit later than usual last night as well because we were all playing we were having a family jam session. Like Joe was playing the drums, which we still have the drum kit still here, which is fine. But we still have the drum kit, and then Taylor was singing, and you know, we were just having a lot of fun. So he went to bed a bit later than usual last night, so he's obviously a little bit tired. He's gone and put himself on the couch and asked for Winnie the Pooh. So poor little guy, he probably fall asleep in the car when we go pick up Taylor. I was going to mention, I just put the slow cooker on and it reminded me of This Is Us. Let me know if you guys watch This Is Us, because I just watched the what did we watch, the Super Bowl episode, and then the one after. Yeah, no, it was the Super Bowl episode. So I don't want to say any spoilers, but it was fairly traumatic, wasn't it? Do you guys watch it? I love it. Actually, no, do you know what? I do really like it. I wouldn't say I love it. It's not my number one, but it's probably the show that Joe and I watch together that I like the best. It's so good, and I love Mandy Moore. Mandy Moore is like, she's like my ultimate female celebrity. Like, I love her. I've loved her since I was a little kid. Like when she had Candy and all that kind of thing come out, she was my favorite, absolute favorite. I love her, and like all of her movies, I've always loved it. Like A Walk to Remember is like one of my favorite movies. I'll watch any movie she's in, and she's done quite a few terrible movies, let's be honest, but I've enjoyed them all. I actually got to see her in concert. Like, I think she went to Australia when she first sort of came out as a singer, and then she came back with Ben Lee, who's an Australian singer, which I think he's released stuff in the US. I think he used to date Claire Danes, that guy. So when he came around tour around Australia, she came with him as well, and they did a song together on one of his, I say more recent albums, but it was like over 10 years ago probably. And yeah, she came, so I did get to see her perform, which was so exciting. It's like best day of my life. But she was one of those artists that I just never thought I would ever get to see in concert, and I got to see her, so it was really, really cool. But yeah, so that's why I started watching the show, and she's so good in it. Like, I'm so proud of her. Like how far she's come. Like, she was just a little candy singer, and now she's on This Is Us, and I feel like she deserves an Emmy after those last couple of episodes. She's done really, really good. But anyway, that's the slow cook. I probably shouldn't say anymore. But yeah, so I'm gonna make my lunch now. It's like 1:45. I pick up Taylor early from school today, so I have to leave here about 2 to go get her. And yeah, I've cleaned up most of the house. It was a bit of a slog, but we've got there now. I don't really know, guys. I'm sort of not used to this vlogging. I can't remember how to do it. So I picked up Taylor from school. We're just sitting in her room. She's playing Legos down there, and I am putting new shoelaces in her shoes. The white ones have broken, and I got these pink ones when we were in Bali, so I'm just putting those in her shoes so she doesn't have broken shoelaces every morning. We didn't get new school shoes this year. We're just going to use the same ones she had last year, because they're still really good, in good condition, and they're good quality shoes. So you know, didn't want to just get rid of them when they still had plenty of life left. So yeah, she's just having some fun with the Lego, because Owen got the Lego out, didn't he? Now Taylor's gonna play.
And there's also
Owen, as I predicted, Owen fell asleep in the car when we were picking up Taylor. He was exhausted. He was like, nope, not gonna go to sleep. And then he did. So I've let him go. I put him in his bed so he can have sort of maybe a half-hour nap. And then we're gonna go dancing, so he'll run around and play a lot when we're there. So I'm not too worried about him having a little quick nap while Taylor just sort of recovers from her day at school. So yeah. Yeah.